The heavens have opened, so we're going to take a look at Nocturne Alley. Now the camera does a much better job of picking this up than our eyes can actually see. So this is something else we've never done at Universal, and it is go inside of the arcade. And Becca's got a ton of quarters that she needs to spend. Becca is in an absolute element. She loves arcade machines. Wow, it's huge. And here's something else I've never seen because I wouldn't ride the Mummy, and it is the gift shop. Looks pretty cool. Becca doesn't know what to go on, there's so much selection. So I'm just following her around. Whoa, look at this. Is that the size of that? And I won't make it without you by my side. I can walk and stand, can talk, can fly without you. So Becca really wants the Sam doll from Trick or Treat. So she's got us playing this game. And I'm not very good at basketball. So I had another go after my first failed attempt, and we've won a Sam Hain, and he's awesome, really awesome. Saw somebody else who's got one, so now we've got one to take home. But now we're heading out of the park because Stain Scream's just about to start. Back at Cabana Bay, and I love just staring at these cars. I'm gonna get my photo taken with them before we leave. I especially love that one. Awesome. We've come to grab some food from the Bayline Diner. I think we're going to go for the pepperoni pizza and some garlic breadsticks. Prices are really, really good. It's like $10.75 for a pizza. They've got like different stations. So they've got International Eats, hot off the grill. They've got a salad bar, a sandwich bar, sweets, chocolate, crisps, that sort of thing. Oh, so we're back in the hotel room. This pizza, 2 of these garlic breadsticks. We got a big bag of like chips to share, and some dip came to $22. And those pizzas are one of the nicest I've ever had. And of course we have our refillable Cabana Bay cups. I can't remember if I've mentioned it or not, but these were $18.99 plus tax each for the length of our stay, and you get unlimited drinks, and you also get to keep the cool cups as well. Hey guys, what's up? Bit time's passed and we're now at Horror Nights. We're trying to find a park map so we can get all like the show times for Academy of Villains and Bill and Ted. And so far so good. We haven't had much luck finding one. So I'm gonna go back to the park entrance and see if we've got one there. Heading into Festival of the Deadliest, and the music tonight seems 10 times louder than any other time we've been. Struggling to hear myself. Academy of Villains was amazing as always. We're going to watch another show later on and try and get near the front so I can grab some photos. We're going to head up into the Invasion Scare Zone so I can get some photos, some footage, and then we're going to catch the 8:30 viewing of Bill and Ted. So I've just spent like the first proper time in Invasion. I absolutely love the scare zone. The only gripe I have with it is people wanting selfies, people with flash, and it's just so annoying that they've had to get team members, like there's about 8 team members there telling people not to have flashes, and the scare actors can't do that job because there's literally just a queue of people waiting for selfies, which isn't what they're there for basically. So we've got 10 minutes to make Bill and Ted, and I'm being dying to see this show because it's the last year, so I'm fingers crossed it's amazing. So we've just got out of Bill and Ted. That show for the last year was absolutely amazing, absolutely loved it. The only bad thing is we waited in like a queue to meet Bill and Ted, and there was only about 4 people before us in the queue. No other people behind us, stood in the queue, and the guy was like, you can't have your photo with Bill and Ted. So I'm a little bit upset. I'm going to try again. It's the last year, I would like to get it, but we've just come into Diagon Alley because it's normally empty on Horror Nights. Come to get some photos, have a little look around with it not being busy, and then we'll head back in the zones. So we've just stopped by a beer next to Lombard's Food Grill. I think that's what it's called. But when we went for the beer, I ordered a beer and Becca the HHN cocktail. He took both my ID, which I do have by the way, and he refused me because my ID had expired. Now I have an old driver license which I've kept spare just for ID, just so I don't lose it, and it actually has my date of birth on, and I also had a photocopy of my passport with my date of birth on. Still got knocked back. Went to the next bar along, didn't get ID'd properly, so the rules are just absolutely crazy. But anyway, got me beer, so we're just chilling out. It's nice and cool tonight, and then we're going to do some more zones. Headed back into one of the most fun zones ever. It's so cheesy, but it's amazing. And it's loud. Heading through the Purge, which is her most scare zone ever. About to happen. Everybody's going wild, look. Woo! wow, the Purge. Got some awesome photos. I'm gonna go back in tomorrow night, try and get some video footage with the 50mm, see how that performs. It's so hard being like an amateur photographer who doesn't know hardly anything to get photos to work in the dark of people moving. So we're gonna go around the rest of the zones. I think we're gonna call it a night. Maybe he's watching another Academy of Villains show if we can get a front row seat, and then we'll be back again tomorrow night to do it again. So we're now heading into my favourite zone. Would you say this was your favourite zone, Becca?
Yeah.
We love trick or treat, and I've got the camera out. So hopefully I can get some cool snaps. Might catch Academy of Villains. Tonight's been awesome. Haven't even done any houses. We've just done the shows and zones, and I am absolutely loving it. Oh, I love this scare zone. Get off my lawn! This guy's the best. There's Becca taking pictures. Oh, I didn't see him. MVP. So I was going to get some pizza fries. Becca was going to go try them. It's closed. I didn't think it would close at like 11. It's only like 10 past 11 now and it's closed. So we're going to head down the front and maybe see if the stores are open for the Twisted Taters. So that means another run through Trick or Treat. Hey Sam. Look at this guy. Get off my lawn. Oh, I'm heading in for some salted pretzels or a donut. I'm not too sure what I'm going to get. So again, in Universal, we haven't had very good service tonight. We stopped for the pretzel and the drink. The guy, the cashier, gave me the drink. He charged me for the pretzel and the drink, and then didn't give me a pretzel. Standing waiting for ages. The people that you would class as chefs were just standing in a circle talking, and like I had to like, I think Becca was saying like the cashier was sort of making a point, like proving a point about them talking, because we waited like ages for the pretzel, and then they just sort of handed it, no apology or nothing. So it seems to be happening a lot around the HHN time. I've seen a lot of complaints, but this is the first complaint that we've had. Normally the service is amazing. We're going to finish the pretzel and the drink, and we're going to head through Altars of Horror, and then we're going to head home because our feet are killing. So now we're heading into Altars of Horror, which is another scare zone I haven't really spent any time in. And I don't know why really. We'll skip past it as soon as we get into the park. So I'm going to take a few pictures and try and get a little bit of footage before we head out. Camera was just about to die as well, leaving Horror Nights. Back in the hotel now. There was a mad dash to get on the bus because everyone was obviously leaving Horror Nights. I spent a little bit of time in Altars of Horror. Quite like that zone. Still call it the selfie zone because everybody was waiting for pictures. But I managed to get some cool pictures. Not selfies, I don't like taking selfies with scare actors. But anyway, the camera battery's going to die. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. And we'll see you next time. And remember, stay tuned.
You're watching That Florida Guy. We hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more daily vlogs, Florida planning and guide videos, plus vlogs from the theme parks. Follow That Florida Guy and That Florida Girl on Twitter and Instagram, and check out our t-shirt designs on Spreadshirt. And remember guys, stay tuned.